Hey fam, what's up? It's going to be day 6 of the Breathwork and Meditation Challenge. And today we're going to go back to the beginning and we're going to add some meditation. I know we've already been doing some of that, but we're going to add some meditation to those breathworks that we did in the very beginning. So we're going to do key breathing again today because we all need more practice. And just to remind you of what that is, if you're watching this video for the first time, you did not see video 1 yet, go back and watch video 1 because it's going to really explain this breath. And so we're going to find that key breathing space. Now, if you felt uncomfortable with the inhale and the exhale matching, try to make it a little longer. Just play with it. Let yourself flow with it. You're doing it right, okay? So let's all close our eyes and find that comfortable seat. You can lay down, you can sit up, you can stand if you want. You can do a standing meditation. And let's take those 3 clearing breaths. Deep inhale in, exhale out. Deep inhale in. Fill yourself up all the way to the top, all the way to the back of the throat. One more sip of air. Exhale. Make any noise that you need to make as you let that air move out of your system. And then this last one, really pull up any more stagnant energy that you have in your body, intending the stagnant energy to move it up and out of the body. On that exhale, make any noise that you need to make. And then come back to a place of stillness and find your breath. And notice how it feels to breathe in and out of that space at the very tip of your nose. Notice how it feels as the air flows up and out. And begin to notice your body. See if you can hold the awareness of your breath and your systems in your body at the same time. And notice how your body feels today. Feels right now. And just take a mental note. No need to judge it. Just be with whatever you're feeling in a neutral space. And keep that awareness on the breath. Can you stay in the present moment? If your mind is flying off, can you just gently bring it back, no matter how many times? And let's start that key breathing. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. 2 seconds in, 2 seconds out. 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out. You find your flow here and just make it as soft as possible. Make your breath soft to where if you had a feather laying on your lips or right beneath your nose, you wouldn't disturb the feather. Find your rhythm and keep breathing. How soft can your breath be? Continue to breathe. If your mind is flying off, just bring it back to the breath. Breathwork isn't about stopping the thoughts. It's about building the awareness in the present moment. It's about healing the systems, bringing us out of fight or flight, back into the rest and digest. Bringing us out of the spiked cortisol, back into our restful state. Because only in our restful state can we heal. Can we release? You can bring your hands up to your heart center and hold them a couple inches apart so that they're not touching, and continue to breathe. In through the nose, 2 seconds. Out through the mouth, 2 seconds. Notice your ki building up between your hands. Continuing to breathe, keeping your hands apart, in front of your heart. Whenever you're ready, letting those hands fall down, palms facing up or down on the legs. Continue the breath for a few more moments, in through the nose, out through the mouth, as soft as you can. Take a deep inhale in. And exhale all the way out. And let that breath go. And just be with yourself for a moment. Just with your normal breath, breathing in and out of your nose. Just take a mental note. Take a note of how you feel in this moment. And I want you to call on your higher self. And I want you to call a vision of your higher self down into your mind's eye. I want you to call that vision in and notice. Bring her to the forefront of your mind's eye. What is she wearing? What is her energy like? Bring that image to the very front of your mind's eye. Invite your highest self in. How does she look? Is she holding anything? Start to bring more of the picture in. Where is she? The first thing that comes up, let that be the answer. What is she doing? Who is she surrounded by? What does she desire most in this life? Let the answer come through. And trust that the very first thing that you hear is what is meant for you right now. Pull that image in and begin to notice how it feels to be that version of you. What is her energy like? How does she treat the people around her? How does she feel around those people? Draw in all the emotions and notice them in your own body. And begin to funnel that energy like a thread of light into your center. Allow that to funnel into the very center of your abdomen, like a thread of light, filling you up, beginning to create a glowing and spinning orb at the very center of you. What color is that thread? Begin to fill that center up with that color, with that thread. Pulling in that vision of your highest self. Filling yourself up, feeling it in your body, and expanding it with every inhale. With every exhale, the orb is spinning and glowing and moving. With every inhale, you're pulling more energy in, that energy of your highest self. She is already here. All you need to do is claim it. Claim it now by drawing this energy into yourself. And knowing that all you have to do is trust and listen. Listen to your own gut, to your own intuition, and allow that intuition to guide you. And trust that you already are your highest self. She is already available to you. That version of you is a reality If you can imagine it, it is already yours. Now, let that glowing orb of light live within you and remind you that she lives within you. And I want you to start to imagine, like a timeline, where you are right now in space. Put yourself on that timeline. And then put that version of you on the area of the timeline that you think is how far away. How far away is that version of you from this version of you right now on a timeline? Place that vision in your mind's eye. Allow that vision to come to you. How long is that space in between this version and your highest self? And with neutrality, notice the belief that you have, your perception of how far away that version is from you. And then I want you to begin to imagine that this timeline is bending like paper, like an accordion, and it's getting shorter and shorter, bringing your highest self closer and closer to who you are right now. That energy is getting closer and closer, and that version of you is getting closer and closer as that accordion folds, until that version of you, your highest self, is right on top of you in your timeline. There's no longer a space in between. That time is now. You are her now. Claim her now. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, sink down into that energy. She is already within you. You are already her. One more deep inhale in. And as you exhale, let that vision go. Begin to, again, feel neutral, knowing that everything is here for you. One more deep inhale in. Exhale, settle back down into your body. Notice your hands on your thighs. Notice your body in space. And as I count down from 5 to 1, you begin to feel more in this room, in this space, more alive, more awake than you felt before. 5. Starting to feel more energized and more aligned with your highest self than you ever have before. 4. You're beginning to notice more sounds around you. 3. You're beginning to feel lighter, ready to move on with your day. 2. And as I say this next number, you'll open your eyes. 1. Coming into this world, waking up wherever you are, knowing that you have that version of yourself within you already. It's already yours. You don't have to go searching for her. She's there. Enjoy the rest of your day as this new version of you. See you tomorrow.